Hi Libra, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards and then take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, or health? And then clarify with various oracle cards. So let's see what's going on for the first half of June for the Libras. First card out was the Queen of Cups. So emotionally, you must have gotten some control over them. And the Judgment card just flew out. XX, like a double completion of something. So something came to an end, and I feel like you are feeling very satisfied about that at the moment. The Magician in reverse. However, you haven't quite figured out, okay, so something may have come to an end, but something's still not manifesting in your life just yet. Although, okay, well, that's good. Some negative thoughts have come to an end. So if you have got your thinking straight, then it's just a matter of time before the manifesting should start happening. If your emotions are under control, you have ended a cycle. Your thoughts are, negative thinking is done, but you're still not manifesting. Something is still not the Chariot. Man, you were like on the brink of like so moving forward. So let's do, okay, let me do this. Let's get one more card. Let's clarify the Magician. What needs to, I can see it's kind of like thoughts are good, emotions are good. It's like you're so ready to move forward, but it's not happening yet. So what is the holdup on the Magician? Give me clarification. What is the holdup on actually manifesting this? Okay. So to me, the Four of Swords is you're taking a break. It's not that anything is wrong. It's just a matter of, I feel like you have been through kind of a tough last couple of weeks. If you have been like me, you have been through a tough last couple of weeks. And it's like you've got some shit straightened out, but you're exhausted from the emotional roller coaster that you were just on. And before you move forward, it's kind of like, I just need to take a little break here for a little bit and just kind of regroup and kind of get my bearings straight. So that apparently is what is going on. Nothing is wrong. It's just a matter of your choices before you move forward. You're just going to kind of like get over, I feel like I'm being, like you're getting over the exhaustion. How many cards do I want to use next? Something different. I'm looking at all my decks. I have all my decks out right now. All right. So, okay. So is there anything that we Libras need to work on at the moment while we're taking this little break before we move forward? Is there anything specific that we can do while we're taking this little break? And when I say taking this break, I mean, you know, obviously we're not going to just spend all day in bed. I would never contemplate taking a break and spending all day. I mean, maybe that's what we need to do. I don't know. Let's see. I love my food. My food loves me. Okay. So if the food is coming up, then I'm going to say that maybe one of the reasons we're exhausted is we haven't been eating very well. And since food comes up, and we may not be ready to physically be ready to move forward, but since that food came up, maybe that means that we need to check ourselves on what we've been eating lately. I'm like so laughing at that because I kind of haven't. I have a headache today, and I think it's because I ate ice cream over the weekend. And sometimes I'm like it's coming on, although I think we've got a storm coming. So I can tell there are certain things going on in my body right now that is probably the ice cream screaming at me. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. So you may not be ready to move completely forward, but you can still talk the talk. I feel like that's what I'm hearing. Talk the talk. Stay positive with your speaking. And even if you're sitting on the couch and that's all you can do right now until you're ready to physically start moving this train forward, maybe all you can do is have conversations over the phone until you're ready to do whatever. What else are we Libras working on right at the moment? Oh, there's a bunch of them coming out. Sometimes no is the most loving response. Okay, so while you're taking that break, make sure you say no when someone asks you to do something. There's a reason you're taking the break before you move forward. Is for the rest portion of it, because you have been you've been working hard. I've been working hard. We've all been working hard on this spiritual awakening journey. And this Libra, I can tell you, I have been working my ass off trying to clear emotional wounds that are deep down inside. And I just finally kind of came out of the haze on Sunday. This is being recorded on May 28th. So for a week and a half almost, I was healing and all up in my emotions. And I said no to going over to my aunt's house on Memorial Day on Sunday after the race, because I knew I needed to heal. So if people want you to do something right now, the best thing that you can do is just say no and continue to heal. Whatever it is you are working on, it is okay to say no and work on yourself right now. I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. So I don't know about you guys, but I've just come to this realization for myself not too long ago. In the past, my negative emotions always affected my money negatively. When I sold real estate, I would get in a funk, and then I wouldn't want to lead generate, and my business would suffer. And so I have at least now come to the conclusion that when I get all up in my feels and I am doing some sort of emotional healing and releasing, I am no longer beating myself up because of that. I now understand that this is part of the process, and in order for me to move forward and help other people, I have to heal first. And I just have to trust that the money will come down the road. And that is, kind of the truth is underneath the fears that we all have, is a lack of trust in the universe. That's the one thing that I also keep getting when I go up into meditation. When I'm getting all stressed out about something, I get reminded that it's a lack of trust in the universe. I'll have an emotion, I'll go into meditation, I'll be like, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling this? And 50% of the time, the answer is it's because you're not trusting in the universe. So that has been coming up a lot for me, and I can usually go into meditation and kind of come out and I'm okay. One more. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out the other side. I would say I had a meltdown. It was that Scorpio full moon that brought it on. It was a release, and it was a whole like rebuilding, releasing, and a whole lot of stuff that happened from that. So, okay. I'm doing these cards different than I normally do. So if we are taking a break before we move forward, I'm trying to think. I want to know what we're getting ready to move forward on to. I would assume that this is some life purpose stuff that we are getting ready to move forward into. So let's see what you are moving forward into. Now that we know we're just taking a little break and recuperating before we start off on our journey again, what are we getting ready to move into? Once we take action, what are we going to be moving into? Books. Oh, studying some more. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. That matches. I was reading like a nutcase for 2 to 3 months, and I was like trying to get as much information as I could, and I was so exhausted from doing that. I did take a break, and this morning when I was laying in bed before I got up, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to start reading again, and start learning what I'm supposed to be learning about this energy healing and stuff. So what else are we going to be doing once we snap back into action? Builder, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Take that build in whatever you want to call it. I mean, it doesn't have to be building a building. It could be building a business, building an online presence, building a following, building whatever that means to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be picking up a hammer and nail. You're going to be building something, though. A new business, could be you're getting ready to step into your life's purpose. Well, these two came up. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So that matches up with, I said that we're taking a break before we jump in. So it has something to do with your life purpose. Maybe you've been learning the last few months, and now you're ready to actually step in and take action into what you have been learning. I feel like I need one more of these. One more. Spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So that's probably what you're getting ready to start working on, is maybe you've been culminating some classes that you want to teach, or some seminars, or something to help with facilitate the healing of other people. I consider that my job is to heal and then help other people heal. I don't know why I'm losing my voice today. Let's do my ascension cards. So obviously we are ascending to another level here. If we, dang it, if we are moving into our life purpose, we are ascending to another level. So what final words does the universe have for those Libras who are ascending to their next stage, who are leveling up, moving into the next stage in life, stepping into their life purpose? What else do you have to say to them? Centering in divine light. So I would just say, make sure you keep your connection with your guides, with your higher self, with the light. Keep centered in that, and they're gonna just keep taking you down the path of where you're supposed to be going. Breathe and become aware. High vibrational living. Okay, so it sounds to me like we're getting ready to step into that next phase of higher vibrational living. I would say that we are going to be stepping into a more spiritual thinking, more spiritual connection, probably tapping into some of the higher realms. Obviously, a lot of us are living less and less down here on the old programming, 3D, materialistic, ego-based world, and trying to live more in a spiritual aspect, and high vibrational living is part of that. Also, the breathe and become aware is if you pay attention to your body, if you feel out of alignment physically, or whatever, figure out what's out of alignment. Is it you talked to the wrong person yesterday and they said something and you soaked in some of their negative energy? Did you eat something wrong like ice cream and it gave you a headache? You know, what have you been doing that may have you out of alignment? Your body will tell you. And if you pay attention to that, it will guide you through the process of what you need to do to get yourself realigned. Maintain your positive state. That is so important. I mean, oh my God. And it's so important to surround yourself by the right people in order to do that. These cards are so pretty today. There's a lot of purple and green and blues. My favorite colors. One last one. Being of service. So that's what the Libras are getting, or at least the Libras that follow me are getting ready to do. We are getting ready to step further into our service to help bring the troops over to the new earth. So take that break that you need, because it sounds like we're about ready to get busy. I will see you guys middle of June. We'll see how things are going. We'll see if we have fully started moving forward yet. Talk to you later. Bye.